Hey everyone, and welcome back to Coding with Soham Jain. In today's video, we're going to build a contact form for a Python Flask web page. If you haven't downloaded Flask before, it's quite simple to do so. We just need to open up a new terminal, and since I'm on Mac, I'm going to type in pip3 install Flask. But if you're on Windows, you just need to type in pip install Flask without the 3. So since I've already downloaded Flask before, it downloaded pretty fast, and I can just go ahead and close this. And inside of my project, I just want to add in a new folder and call it templates. And inside of this folder, we can add in a new file called index.html. So for now, all I'm going to do is use the exclamation mark shortcut to generate some code. And I can go ahead and save this. And over here, I'll create a new file called app.py. And this is where we're going to be coding our Flask web page. We can start by importing some things. So I'll just write from Flask import Flask, comma, render template. And those are the only two imports that we're going to need in this project. So we're going to use our first import right away by writing app equals Flask, and inside of this underscore underscore name underscore underscore. And now we're going to use this variable to create our web page. So we'll just write at app.root, and inside of these parentheses, I'll write a slash. The slash indicates that this is our home page, so we want to redirect it to our index.html file. So we can do this by writing inside of this def home, which will be our main function. And inside of this, we'll just write return render template, which is our second import. And we'll write in quotes index.html. Finally, we can run our app on a local host by writing one more line, app.run debug equals true. So now once we've done this, we can save it and we'll open this up on our localhost server. I've split screen with the new Chrome tab, and if we click to run our project, we get a URL over here which we can go ahead and copy. And now if I paste this into the Chrome tab, we're able to access our localhost server. So I'll just go ahead and make this terminal smaller. Right now, our document is just blank because we've used some default code for index.html. And this is where we're going to be creating our contact form. If you haven't checked out my video on creating a contact form with HTML and Formspree, you can click on the top right of this video or pause this and check it out. For now, I'm just going to copy and paste the code from that video, but just note that if you use that video as a reference, the styles.css code is over here in this style tag, but everything else is the same. So since I've saved this, I can go ahead and refresh my Chrome tab, and we're able to see the contact form. I can start by filling out some of the fields, so I'll write John Doe as the first and last name. And just to show that this form has some error handling, I can click send message, but it'll say please fill out this field, and it'll keep checking that I'm using proper formatting for my email. So I'll just type johndoe@gmail.com, and for the text, I'll type hey there. So now if I click send message, we'll see this screen and we can go back to our main web page. So now we can go ahead and look in our inbox to see if the message went through. And there it is. So we're able to see that somebody submitted the form through our local host, but if you're using an actual domain, then you're able to see the domain here as well if you're running multiple websites. So we can see the first and last name and the email as well as the message that they included. I hope this video helped you out, and if it did, please consider subscribing to my channel and liking this video. Thank you for watching.